If one day someone makes a movie about the other person in this room, what is the aspect of Michael Shannon or Jessica Chastain that an actor would 100% have to zero in on and get right? And I'm going to have you speak to each other on that.
That is a diabolical question.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I love this show. I had things to do yesterday and ended up not doing them because I ended up blowing through all 6 episodes. So seriously, you guys are phenomenal on this. So congratulations. I'm going to jump into this because I do have 1,000 questions for you. I really do think that like the only thing more impressive than your performances in this series are your vocals. Like the moments of you guys singing on stage are pretty awe-inspiring. And I feel like there's been this really interesting debate for, I guess, music biopics lately for lip syncing versus actors actually being able to sing. Do you guys think as actors that an actor should be able to play the role of a music artist if they can't actually sing the songs themselves?
Yeah, I think it depends on the production. You know, there's been a lot of incredible music biopics where they decided to lip sync, but it became very clear to me in the very beginning that so much of this miniseries was about telling the story through the songs. And the only way to do that is to let it be live and alive, you know? So like, it's ended up in the series, but you know, when the scene where we're writing Stand By Your Man, there was one take where I decided I didn't feel like singing this line. So I just was quiet and I didn't sing it. And that's the take he used. But if we're lip syncing, we can't follow what's happening in the scene because we're like puppets, you know, we're like a ventriloquist dummy, like miming something in some way. So it's really important for Abe to make it as real and live as possible.
For sure. And Michael, like you have experience on stage. Is there like, I know they're completely different mediums and completely different forms of art, but is there a through line? Is there a constant between performing for film and performing on stage, like at a concert?
Oh yeah, we were able to get a fairly similar vibe going on. I mean, the one big difference is when we're actually performing in front of the extras on camera, all they're hearing is our voice. Because they have to get the vocal clean in order to use it. So all the instruments, we're just hearing that in something in our ear, an earwig. And so all the extras in the audience, we're basically singing a cappella in front of a room full of strangers, which I don't think like there's many people that would choose to do that. But the extras were very supportive. They were very friendly, and they would shout out nice things to us, and nobody ever booed or anything. So
that's it. That's how you know you did something right, when you have a room full of people that don't boo and you're singing a cappella. Like that's
yeah, exactly.
That's it. You know, I feel like when you play real people, you know you have to zero in on certain things to get it right in order to successfully pull them off. If one day someone makes a movie about the other person in this room, what is the aspect of Michael Shannon or Jessica Chastain that an actor would 100% have to zero in on and get right? And I'm going to have you speak to each other on
that. That is a diabolical question.
It's a long press day.
But we just laugh because we love each other. So we're going
to I know this.
Definitely Mike has a shuffle when he walks.
Oh yeah.
You got to shuffle. So it's a thing of like, he's a very big guy, but sometimes I feel like, I mean, he's the most recognizable person I have ever walked the streets of New York with. He could wear a mask, a hat, whatever. But he does this with his shoulders and he kind of like shuffles and he walks like this. But everyone they always notice him. No matter what you're like, and especially Nashville was Mike's town, man. That was like there was one point I just won the Oscar. I literally had just won the Oscar. I come back.
He's actually walking around holding it.
Pointing at the Oscar.
I come back and someone says, "Hey, can I get a picture?" And Mike's like, "Yeah, sure." So she hands me the phone to take a picture of her and Mike. And then I'm like, "All right, here you go." And then she walked away. It was like 3 days after I won.
Wow, that's a nice bring you back down to earth
Yeah.
kind of moment. Michael,
What
what about
would you say
Jessica?
about me, Mike?
It's really all about the manic depressive nature of Jessica.
my
You
gosh.
gotta get the highs and lows,
Wow. Thanks.
No, Jesus, I don't know how to summarize Jessica Chastain. How you doing?
One characteristic.
That face, the smile. There you go. Look at
That's
those.
tough to do.
Look at those pearly
Chompers.
chompers. Yes, exactly. There
I
you
feel
go.
bad for whatever actors have to try to pull that off.
Yeah.
Guys, I have 1,000 more questions for you. We love you here in Chicago. Michael, we love you here in Chicago. And
He's
Jessica,
obsessed with Chicago. I have to tell you this to all your audience. He's obsessed with Chicago. He talks about Chicago all the time. I've learned that Mike is from Chicago multiple times. He keeps forgetting. He's told me. I know the Red Orchid Theater is amazing. I know the bars are amazing in Chicago. Chicago supposedly has the best hot dogs. The Chicago style I've never had. Yeah,
And you
I've been
never
to Chicago.
will.
I know. Well, I could have a vegan version.
I mean, we'll try.
He's your best
Yeah,
spokesperson.
let's call Vienna Beef and see if they'll whip us up a vegan hot dog.
I'll give him a shout. I got a guy over there.
Yeah,
Thank
all right.
you.
Guys, I love you very much. And seriously, the show is absolutely phenomenal. And Jessica, thank you for always being so amazing and so kind. I appreciate you.
Of course, my pleasure. Nice to
All right.
see you again.
Good to see you guys. Take care.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.